You know, you know what? Before I start, let's just take a moment to look at this map. Undergrounds, Ready Blizzard. Okay. I know you don't like Protoss, but here's the thing. Okay, in-game expansion. That's always nice to see. And then look at this. Look at your next 3 damn bases. I mean, what is this? What is it? Look at one right there, sure. And then there's like one right there. Then there's stuff behind there. And then there's one right there. And it's so like, what are you doing, Blizzard? What am I supposed to do? Is that a Zelnaga tower? Is this a watchtower? Yeah, it's a Zelnaga watchtower. Like, it's a medevac goes there, and then it boosts over there, and then it boosts over there. It's just, I don't think you could do it. Oh man, you know what? We have a game to cast, and we will get through it, despite my severe dislike of Undergrounds. In all reality, it's a pretty cool map. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mr.789. And I'm not sure how I feel about Undergrounds on this glorious morning of January 26th, 2017. And we have a glorious, hopefully glorious PvZ to help start off your day. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Undergrounds, representing our Red Zerg player. Okay, inner piece, it is Ming. From Psionic Aftermath, a very nice clan, if I can so forward myself. And in the top right-hand corner of the screen, representing our blue Protoss player, he is JOIRM. JOIRM. Possibly from X-Storm, maybe that stands for Psystorm, I'm not quite certain what that is. And JOIRM, man, I feel ya. I feel ya on this map, I feel ya. I mean, there's just so much surface area, look at that. Look at that! Where do you put your army if you're Protoss? Okay, real talk about waiting for this game to get started. Nothing too much interesting production. Gonna be a base for both players. There we go. Hatch first for our friend Ming. And JOIRM gonna throw down his own Nexus so I can rant. There we go. Okay. Let's say you take your third base. You're a Protoss, right? Like you throw it down here. Great. Where do you put your army? You can't put it here. Oh, wait. Okay, you can put it here. But let's say you take your fourth base. You can't put it... Huh. You know what? I actually think I may be misconceived. This map seems pretty fine. I mean, compared to Echo or something, like, Protoss are fine with Echo. I myself am a big Echo fan. And this doesn't seem like that bad of a map. I guess you can just put your army, like, right here. In the middle of the Zelnaga crap. And I suppose it's easy. You know what? I changed my mind. You know what? I'm sorry for my beginning of the game rant. I only played a couple of games on Undergrounds and I couldn't really analyze the map, but you know what? It's super cool. Now that I'm casting it, I see that there's all these cool places to put your army. If you just put it right here, you can position it to intercept an army from there or there. I guess I'm just worried about the drops. Drops are probably going to go pretty crazy on this map, but you know what? Drops can go crazy on pretty much any map if left unchecked. So you know what? Good job on this map. I think it looks cool. I just flip-flopped from 0 to 11 really quickly, so... Sorry, Blizzard. Your map design is pretty nice, except for, you know, Cactus Valley. We all know what happens in Cactus Valley, but they're fixing that, and that is good. Zelda in production for our friend JOIRM. Speed and the Queen on the way. Everything pretty standard, nothing too noteworthy. He's keeping the drones on gas, so we're gonna see what Ming does with this extra income. Maybe he's gonna go for a Roach Warden fairly soon. Maybe he's gonna go for that Banings. Now, not gonna know until he takes these, or until he spends his gas rather. Let's see. Zella on the way to block off this wall, and that is not a blocked off. It is. Never mind. Oh boy, I am so keen about like getting my Zealot exactly into the wall off. In case you don't know, you see how these make circles? Like you hover over and there's yellow circle around it, right? Okay, so your unit circle has to overlap with the structure circle, and that makes a tight wall. But unless you're dealing with the base, in which case it's a weird thing, but we'll talk about that later. Adept Stalker actually on the way for our friend JOIRM, trying to deny that scouting if Ming decides to skip that overlord speed, but you know what? He is researching Pneumatized Carapace, so he's gonna get a good scout off regardless. Let's see, does he know? Yes! Oh, JOIRM, nice APM there, buddy, Reno. JOIRM doesn't know where Ming is, and Ming does not, well, he does know where JOIRM is, but he doesn't know anything he's doing. Generally, the Stalker is gonna deny vision if you're going for maybe proxy... Well, if you're going for DT drops or something like that, this double gas on the natural makes me suspicious, and a sentry on the way. Okay, so this definitely isn't anything I'm used to. Oh boy. Getting a Zealot, Stalker, then sentry, then gases on your natural. I'm not certain about this. He's throwing a lot of minerals on a lot of gas. He needs to tech up very soon here, is our friend JOIRM. But you know what? I trust in his ability to do the game well. Or do the game good justice, rather. Over's gonna scout on in and actually see and actually just see nothing because JOIRM is floating 700, 800 minerals and 400 gas. Oh boy, macro fanatics at Virtualize now. Okay. Fun fact, a speedy overlord is about as fast as the mothership core. I think. Don't quote me on that, because mothership cores have acceleration, but once this mothership core gets going, yeah, they're about as fast as a pneumatized carapace. Oh! Where's the double Stargate? Where's the double Stargate? There's the double Stargate. Okay. That's why he wanted to deny the scouting. Okay, I guess he was just waiting for the pneumatized carapace to, overlords to run their course, but I don't know. Generally with this double Stargate play, I like what JOIRM's doing with it while we check over what's on Ming's side of the map. Double Evo chamber and a layer on the way. Generally with double Stargate, you don't go into it cold, right? Like the most famous way I see it is you open up glaive adepts. So seven adepts with resonating glaives. You shoot them across the opposite side of the map. You do horrible things to the drone line. And then you go back and then you have 6 Phoenix ready to lift up all their drones and their queens. And then you transition into Storm and Archon. So, yeah, very interesting choice here for JOIRM. Gonna go for the double Oracle play. It may just be a mass Oracle, which I would be a huge fan of. Floating 1,200 minerals. This is our friend JOIRM. JOIRM, just throw down a Nexus and like 5 gateways if you don't know what to do with your money. Trust me, no one will judge you for it. Please tell me Warp Gate is finished. Please tell me Warp Gate is finished. Yes, Warp Gate is finished. Oh, thank God. Oh boy, Warp Gate is finished. Not morphing this to Warp Gate just yet. APM not quite there enough to produce oracles, make Nexi, and make... Ooh, let's talk about that later. Make gateway and more gateways at the same time. And yeah, more drones on the way. It is currently 54 to 47 total workers with 8 more in production. Ming is definitely going to be in a good spot for a Zerg player. However, he doesn't know about this double Oracle and the triple Robo follow-up. This is why I love Diamond League, because you can do anything like triple robotics facility. Oh boy, I'm so excited for this. Honestly, I just need the Protoss enemy to see like 8 Immortals and like 10 Disruptors go against Roach Ravager and just like show their reckoning all over the Zerg forces. Does Ming know about these? He does not know about the Stargate, so 4 Oracles make their way across the map. I actually think you need around 6 or 7 if there's a Spore and a Queen or something like that. Or no, it's 5. You need 5. So 4 is just a little bit too short, but there is no Spore here. Okay, Ming, you see this drone line? Save it for one last time, because these Oracles are going to turn on their love cannons and start blasting away these workers. That Queen is going to die extraordinarily quickly. Exceptionally quickly. Drones going down by the dozen. 10 workers killed already. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 drones already going down. 3 Immortals on the way. Whilst this is going on, the massacre is insane. Oh, 37, 35 workers, 34, 32, 31, 34 workers gonna burn down that Queen. And this drone line seems to be all but forfeit. 6 armor supply left for Ming to 36, 35 to 49 total workers. Oh. A couple of conflicting reasons here. As a guy who played Zerg a couple of times, my stomach just tried to eat itself in disgust. But as a Protoss player, oh boy, I am at full sail right now. Look at these, 19 kills on that Oracle, 9 kills on that one, 10 on that one, 8 on that one. Each one of these would be a very accomplished Oracle in their own right. So good play there for JOIRM. Yeah, that triple Robo production. Now he is actually spending his money fairly well. A couple more gateways on the way, as well as a Twilight. Okay, very good play from JOIRM. Finally deciding to do something with that money. As long as he has this double Stargate, might as well just make a Phoenix, go around, go Overlord hunting, have a blast. Cannons on the way for JOIRM, not gonna die to anything anytime soon. Immortals hanging out in the main base though, so Ming could definitely try to capitalize on positioning. But actually, Honor Grounds is not half bad, especially if you don't have Dropper Lords. And you can't get Dropper Lords if a Phoenix kills all the Overlords, so gonna have to see what JOIRM does with that. 4th base on the way for our friend, or finished for our friend Ming. And let's see what his plan for the game is. He is currently on layer tech, getting additional queens to go against this mass Oracle play rather. Hydra's Den is finished up. Gonna go ahead. Scout on with the hallucinate Phoenix. Looks like it's gonna be a Hydra. Does he have a Binding Nest? No, okay, no Binding Nest. So pure Hydra, not very good, right? Because adepts are pretty good versus those 19. It's actually 62 to 59 total workers. Someone been slamming down that D key like I told him. Good job from Ming. Mining a little bit too much gas for my taste at this point in the game. But that is a-okay. Just needs to pull a couple off or throw down a Binding Nest. Do something to spend that bank. But 30 to 74 total army supply. If JOIRM decides to move out here, if he even thinks of moving out, Ming is just going to die. He doesn't even have to move out. He can just like, I wonder if I position my army, and then like Ming just out QQs right out of the game. And ooh, while we wait for this game to settle down, robotics bay on the way, +2 on the way, while +1 is just finishing up for our friend Protoss. And let me go ahead and get a sip of my coffee, because friends, let me tell you, university life is difficult. Like, I seriously debated on whether or not I had enough time to go to the bathroom, so you know, that speaks volumes. Man, I love coffee. You know, okay, I like my coffee. In case you're wondering how Mr. 79 enjoys his coffee, I like my coffee like I like my Templar. And let me tell you, I like my Templar like I like my woman. Dark and ready to take me out with a single swipe. Yowzers! Ah. It's so stupid. Okay, 2 more roaches. 4 Hydras on the way. Templar Archives on the way for JOIRM. Definitely a good choice versus his George Hydra composition. And with Disruptors, I feel like a lot of AoE is going to be laid into Ming very, very soon. How do you like your coffee? Let me know down in the comments below, and if I like your answer enough, you will get special swag bucks. Don't know what those are yet. Don't know if I ever will know. Don't know if the word swag is appropriate. It's probably not. I don't like the word personally. You know what? I chose a username when I was very young. And let's see what's happening in the game. Regardless, in case you didn't know, it's back in some swag horror. That's main game ID, because I can't put Mr. 79 in the Starcraft flank. But that is a story for another day. Lots of stasis traps for our friend JOIRM. So let's establish a couple of things about this game. The longer the game goes on, the more AoE that our resident Protoss is going to get. So he has triple Colossi production actually underway. 1, 2, 3-ish Colossi at the same time. Does he have Blink? Yes, he has Blink. Ooh, catching 2 links with a stasis trap. And actually moving out is Ming. Ooh, there's actually a lot of Immortals here. And the Orcas can do okay things to the Hydras. Gonna go ahead and just fight right on in. Ming's class 10 and number armor. Gonna try to trade as well as it can, but there's just so much Protoss here. Colossi gonna move on in. Definitely zap the crap out of these Hydras. Oh boy, Ming. No, 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 no. Oh, I was about to say Ming can't attack in because he doesn't have the army. And then he attacked in! Oh, I feel so sorry for our friend Ming. It's currently 80 to 82 total armor supply, so he is remaxing, but it's on 21 Hydras and 4 Roaches. And in case you didn't know, Immortal Colossi. Actually, let me check that. Quadrillions of Immortals and Colossi definitely do horrible things to this army. Ming, you can definitely make it work. JOIRM, you're on Diamond Link. You can take advantage of positioning to your greatest heart's content. What you need to do is flank this army as he comes down over here, and as you see it, you send Hydralisks and Roaches over here, and some Lings too, and you sandwich the crap out of this army. You just slather your Zerg jelly all over this toast of a Protoss army. I think that's the analogy I was going for. Because right now in a head-on battle, you so most certainly die. There we go. Gonna go ahead and go for the flank. He may just have to see this 4-bait. This is a lot of action, folks. This army is terrible to flank, but there are High Templar with Storm to dissuade that. It all comes down to the control. This force is probably going to be more than forfeit for our friend Ming. Gonna go ahead and rally his forces, not going for the full surround. Oh, Ming, I don't think you can fight this straight up. Actually pulling the boys. And okay, Storm, they're doing a lot of damage to the Hydralisks. Need to split the Hydras, and actually! Oh man, I think JOIRM's army is just gonna get torched. There's too much to pulling the joints was not such a good idea. There were so many Hydras, there was nothing to tank for the Stalkers and Immortals on the ground. And JOIRM gets pushed back. This game just got a whole lot more spicy, folks. Oh man, did you see? Okay, let's handle this engagement really quickly. So, as a Protoss player, he had nothing on the ground to defend against those Hydralisks, as they were doing terrible damage to his Stalkers and Immortals. And while the Colossi do good amounts of damage, they just need that support of the ground army. And if the ground army gets destroyed, well, you know, he's not gonna fare well. Gonna go for the counter push is Ming. There are adepts here, but they don't have Glaives, unfortunately. Glaives is about to finish up. Gonna try to bait him into the stasis where it does get 4 Hydralisks. Oh, look at them kind of dance while they're in stasis. Googies boogies. Indeed, gonna try to take out the stasis traps. Very wise move indeed for our friend Ming. There's actually not that many Hydras on here. If he shades on top of this and blinks, he should be in a good position. Ooh, bad retreat there for our friend JOIRM. He needs to engage this army while it's small, and no, he was too passive. Now there's Queens and Hydras to support, but the big warp in of adepts. Can he hold on? I don't think so. Resonating Glaives is not going to finish up with there. Oh, hold the fight. Let me go back to the fight. There are 3 Colossi, but they're getting all bottlenecked up. not being able to do their full damage and gonna go ahead and start zapping away at these Hydras. Need to use a superior range to destroy them. No kiting action whatsoever. There we go. Look at those laser beams destroying the Hydras, and it looks like Ming may just have overextended his welcome. 9 more adepts on the way. Resident Engagement Plus 3 about to finish up. And look, all these Hydras are going to die to the wrath of the Colossi. 5 kills on that one, 3 kills on that one, and 3 kills on that one. However, this is not hard to swarm, ladies and gentlemen. 3 Colossi and a Grand Army does not a Zerg loss make. You need more than that. Let's see what Ming is transitioning to. Does he have a hive? Yes, he does have the hive. Good job taking it up for Ming. Knowing that he can't stay on layer tech the whole game. We're going to have to see what he wants to do with it. Greater Spire on the way. Looks like it's going to be Broodlords on the menu. Or a Spire on the way, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases to 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Protoss. 135 to 126, 82 to 68 workers, 48 to 58 total army supply. JOIRM. As soon as these 2 Colossi finish up and you have this storm and you have your Grand Forces, you need to move out. And actually, I fear for the Zerg when he does do that indeed. 2 more hatcheries on the way for our friend Ming, because why the hell wouldn't you? 1 over there and 1 over there. Actually, not as great of an economy as I would have thought. And having problems spending his money, maybe he's saving up for a huge muted tech switch, which in... Oh, I love tech switches. We all know them all on this channel. You know what tech switches do? Tech switches kill bitches. And JOIRM, you ain't no bitch. You gotta scout out this Spire, otherwise you're gonna die so hard to Mulius. He doesn't see it so far. And oh man, that's a lot of Mutalisks. 14 Mutalisks are gonna begin production. 15, even 16? Can I say 17? You've never seen a gas bank disappear this quickly, folks, let me assure you. There we go, where did all of it go? There it went. 15 Mutalisks have begun production, as well as a Nidus Worm. The Queens are getting ready and the Mutalisks are getting ready. 15 Mutalisks, man, JOIRM, I feel for you. If he scouts this out though, he could be in an okay position. Throw down, yes, he's throwing down 1 more Stargate and probably a fleet beacon here any second now. No Phoenix production just yet. He is mining a lot of gas, so good on our friend JOIRM. He just has to stop making, yeah, these 2 Immortals are going to do absolutely no favors for him whatsoever. And let's check out the Mutaflock. Let's see, where are my Mutalisks? I mean, his Mutalisk, but you know, my Mutalisk. 57 workers killed for JOIRM. Let's ignore. He's killed a lot of workers this game, so Ming definitely going to struggle in some aspects. Timings are definitely going to be a bit later. Nidus Worm detected. Nidus Worm coming down over there. Meanwhile, hitting the 3rd base with Mutalisk. He does see it though. It does warp in to try to deny the base from going down. And yes, Mutalisk, come on, find this completely undefended probe bank. Gonna kill 10, 12, 13, 14 workers immediately. Cannon probably gonna go down. Nidus Worm meanwhile finished on up. Dead and dies very soon. However, Ming hitting this 4th base, 5th base at the same time. Beautiful multitask here from Ming. That is absolutely astonishing to see at a diamond level leagues. This triple prong harass, man. Oh boy, he's been watching a bit too much Nurtio in my opinion. Or was it Nero who did that like 5-pronged attack with Lurkers? Whatever, it was cool. And actually the Nidus does finish up this time. Lots and lots of things getting unloaded into the Protoss main base. And you know, our Protoss just doesn't know how to respond. Where is his main army? He needs to fight. There it is. He's just going straight across the map. That is not a good choice. That's all. He needs to be able to deal with the Mutalisk. He has, what, 1 Phoenix without range? That's not going to do it at all. Look at all this Zerg on the opposite side of the map. Ming is ravaging the Protoss base, no doubt. These cannons are not going to stop the onslaught of Zerg, but I guess Ming just thinks he needs to go for it, and just going for it is he. Going to take out a couple of Mutalisks with these Phoenix, with offensive blings. He has a lot of Colossus, any Grand Army for our friend JOIRM. Or Ming, rather, is going to be very forward. Yes, especially since there's a Roach Hydra. This army will completely destroy that Roach Hydra ball, but it just needs to catch it. These Templar, very exposed. I have done this mistake before. All high on energy. Don't lose any of them, especially to the Broodlings. And gonna lose none of them. Good play there for our friend JOIRM. And it looks like we have ourselves a good old-fashioned base race out, my friends. 1 Nexus going down over there. 1 Nexus going down over there. Ooh, the rare Nexus hatchery. Amon would be so proud of us. Campaign jokes. Ha ha ha. Mutalisks on the way. How much Mutalisks are in this flock? It looks like 18? 17 Mutalisks in the flock. And definitely, alright, here's the situation. JOIRM, it can definitely kill the arm. Oh, you can't lose the Phoenix. Okay. One of the most annoying things to deal with when base racing is spore crawlers, photon cannons, and missile turrets, because all your important units are in the air. You can't lose your disruptors or your observers. You can't lose your Phoenix. Templar are going to lead the charge into the main base. A full idea, to be sure. And oh boy, this is looking so intense. Hive is definitely going to go down. Meanwhile, JOIRM has nothing left of his main base. Remnants at best. That's what he has. Actually, hatchet being thrown down over here. Not quite sure what that's all about. Because as you can see, very, very, very mind app. Maybe he's just a macro hatch. Hell if I know. Maybe he thought this one went down, but no, there's an Nexus over there. JOIRM going to not lose any Templar or any Phoenix to the Spore Crawlers or Broodlings. There we go. That's better. There we go. No, Spore Crawler gonna get a couple of shots if he loses a Phoenix. Every Phoenix in this situation counts. And we just actually find this exposed net. Proxy base for our friend JOIRM. Let's see. He only knows about this one. This one is still safe, but this one is definitely going to go down. Is there a Mama Ship core on the map? Is there a Mama Ship core on the map? No Mama Ship core, but he does have Blink Stalkers. He needs to retreat immediately. Immediately. But that is a problem when you base race a Zerg player with meterless. You can't stay at home and you can't go out and attack. It's a catch-22 of the centuries, and this Nexus is going to go down. The meterless are gonna revel in their victory. But they definitely do have to run. This is what is keeping Ming in the game right now. His ground army is pitiful. In a straight-on army, I wouldn't want to see Ming in a trillion years. Gonna pick up the Phoenix. Oh no, that's all the anti-air capabilities of our friend JOIRM, or at least anti-air that is flanking. This Nexus may just go down. He has 45 minerals left. The Nexus is getting incredibly close, but the Stalkers are gonna blink under these meterless. Can he get rid of the meter block? It looks like they're gonna take it down unless they don't focus it down. And JOIRM is defeated. All his bones are gone, and Ming is victorious. Oh my god! Oh, and look at that! Thumbnail, thumbnail, yes, thumbnail, please, thumbnail. Oh my gosh, this game was crazy. Whoever sent this in, I thank you so thoroughly. And you know what? There were so many high-level aspects in this game. It wasn't just army versus army. It was the battle of positioning, of tech, of moving out, of flanking your army, of knowing when to pull drones, of knowing when to sacrifice bases, of knowing when to engage. It was such beautiful play from our friends in Diamonding. Ming did have the tech advantage with his 17 mules. He lost a lot of workers though. Look at that. 9, well, before the huge base racing thing, it was 54 workers skilled to nothing. Unfortunately, JOIRM didn't push out across the map, didn't hit a timing with those immortals, and thus just let Ming get back into the game, because that is what a Zerg player can do. Let's see, that big engagement where he lost all the Klotzi here was definitely a huge thing, not to be taken lightly at all. He just didn't have the ground support to deal with those Hydralisks. The Queens and the drones pulled were definitely an excellent choice in buffering for those Hydralisks to just deal massive amounts of damage to the ground army. And in a base chase type scenario, when it's Blink Stalker Immortal Colossi versus Meta Hydra Roach, well, it's a Protoss player. It does not feel good at all. If I were JOIRM, I would have definitely made more Phoenix to combat this heavy mutal play of Ming. However, he had no way of knowing that his scouting wasn't exactly on top of everything else, and consequently, he had lost the game. But shoulda, coulda, woulda is a story of StarCraft. Everyone, thank you so much for watching this very, very good cast, in my opinion. Or this was a very good game. I don't know about the cast, especially the coffee part, but whatever. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. It helps me out much more than you may think. Leave a comment down below if you are so inclined. Subscribe to the channel for more daily StarCraft 2 content. You can email me your replays like these. Replays like these are very much bonus brownie points at Mr789@outlook.com. Whew. And remember, folks, the internet could always use more heroes.